What's up, jabroni? Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today, we're hopping into Veronica Mars, episode number 9, Drinking the Kool-Aid. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying the series. If you have, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get that in the link in the description. You can get episodes extra early over there, all that good stuff. Last episode I thought was okay. I thought that it had some cool things at the end. But, I mean, I'm waiting for that heavy-hitting greatness episode from Veronica Mars that I don't feel we've gotten yet. At least not what people, like the hype that people have given this show. I'm expecting there to be something. We haven't hit that something yet. But hopefully it's coming soon. The best thing about the show to me is the Lily Kane story. The whole concept of that and Veronica's mom, which when we kind of veer away from that, I'm just less invested in the side stories. They haven't given me a side story I really love. Except for Meet John Smith is probably the one that like I really like the side story. Yeah, so we're gonna hop in here, have a good time with the episodes, like, comment, and subscribe. Pretty much here we go. Wait, what?
Oh,
you're just believing it?
Does this mean is Duncan my?
Why are you believing this right away? You seem like you would want to investigate first. I mean, it's obvious that you're not the son of the guy because your mom would not be cool with you dating Duncan.
Now there's an attitude I like.
Give me Clarence Weedman, please.
You've reached Clarence Weedman, head of security, Kane Software. Please leave a message.
And there it is. I know who's responsible for scaring Mom away. So if Jake Kane is my biological father, that information
Guys,
is worth millions.
I'm not a fan of this because I don't understand. We've established Veronica as this really smart character, right? Insanely smart character, yet she's doing this.
Casey is just not the kind of kid who just up and joins a cult.
Oh, what the hell? This is an episode about a cult.
I know what you're thinking. Spoiled rich boy raised in the soulless lap of luxury.
You know, if you really were a good father, you'd let me draw some of your blood for the test. Nobody will know the difference. Besides, you've been sexually active. I haven't.
Oh, for crying out loud. You're serious about this, aren't you?
These have become chilling what-ifs.
So we're supposed to believe, right, that Veronica's mom knew that she was the Kane guy's daughter, but let her and Duncan date.
Hardly. That's Casey Gant.
Casey Gant, you can learn good manners or go see Mr. Clements. Eli, it's amazing work. You're doing great.
Miss, that's not original poetry. That's a social distortion song.
Here's the thing, Cliff Notes are for the intellectual posers. There's no way they're not getting it on.
Okay.
How to get in tight with the Lit Mag crowd.
This a waterbed would be so annoying.
Craft-teen poetry.
Okay, so everybody's just. First off, he's a bad teacher.
Hey, Veronica.
Groups of 4, it's not fucking even, dipshit.
I read the poem you submitted for the literary journal. I cut because I can. About the folks out at the Mooncap Collective. That's where I live. Something tells me you'd really enjoy
You
it.
live at the cult
If
place?
you'd like, I could even take you out there today.
Is all ours? You should take some time later, wander around, get a feel for the place. Just stay out of the barn. You do not want to go in there, trust me.
Hey,
What's
way
in
to
the
throw
barn?
me off your trail, Holly. Today was beef Mexican melt and some cinnamon Crispus.
Those Christmas are awesome, aren't they?
Hey, I know you.
I'd give my body to anybody for one of those Choco Taco ice cream desserts.
Where do I know you from? I'm
Believe it or
blank.
not, I think we can raise the
I know you're from.
higher.
As you can see, we get a lot done through teamwork.
Gave you the hit and run treatment earlier.
Wow, it's Bizarro world. Out here, I'm Miss Popular.
I'm serious.
This episode's boring, right? I'm bored. This is like the first episode I'm actually bored in.
Never really talked.
I don't care about what's happening.
Lately, I feel like I've been missing out on.
Veronica, you alright?
Oh God, I'm so sorry, everybody. I was freaked out and just wanted someplace to sit and pull myself together before driving.
Oh, it's my fault, Veronica. I shouldn't have teased you earlier with all that stuff about the forbidden barn.
Did that one guy, Casey guy, could see through it.
Project we're undertaking. One of our neighbors is going to put down Hildegard here. We're nursing her back. Opening yourself up. Letting other people inside.
Let other people inside? Got anyone particular in mind? Maybe if I discreetly flash Mr. Taser.
So, has anyone told you what we grow here?
I heard it was the ultimate cash crop.
That it is.
Would be weed. Pretty positive it's weed.
Impressive, isn't it?
Never mind, it's
Aren't
flowers.
these poinsettias?
And Christmas is right around the corner.
Okay.
So we never would have been able to finish off the greenhouse if Casey hadn't given us that money.
Water department, he's out here to check for lead.
Hey, it's Daddy Dearest.
15 to 20 minutes, all right?
What's up? First off, shouldn't Casey know that that's her father?
That's got to be the worst decision I've ever seen by someone who wasn't literally brain damaged. Since when do you reserve the right to totally blow off my instructions? Does my judgment, my concern for your safety carry that little weight with you?
I'm sorry.
If she dies, the bulk of her fortune, about $80 million, goes to Casey.
Woo.
We're afraid he's simply going to hand it all over to that cult.
I appreciate that information.
Case is dead in the water. We found diddly squat on the moon calves, and I seriously doubt there's anything to find. Plus, my dad caught me out at the farm, so now it's seriously off limits.
Dang!
As if that weren't enough, I'm starting to doubt the whole rationale for what we're doing. Casey, noxious, overbearing, 09er butthead Casey, has become a really sweet guy, and I think this so-called cult deserves most of the credit.
Grandma's publishing company.
Holy shit.
Mom and Dad had nothing to do with it. Grandma provided for everything. Then a couple of years ago, when she started having strokes, started forgetting stuff. My parents, who call her Grand Monster behind her back, just stopped paying any attention to her. It's amazing how much better they started treating me once they found out that she decided to leave all of her money to me.
So, how long have they known she was willing her money to you?
They've known for a year.
Veronica, what do we drinking? Oh shit.
Rain? That's Rain, one of the girls from the collective. Real name, Debbie Meyer. She's a runaway, a minor.
So we ought to call the Gant family right away.
Hold it, please, Dad. Let's think about this for a minute.
Don't tell me the prospect of having new digs and steady hot water doesn't sound good to you. And we can't just blow this off, Veronica. They're contributing to the delinquency of a minor. It's a serious crime.
Oh, please.
The dad
Dad,
approaches
you've been around these
Veronica
people.
about
Do you honestly think they're corrupting anyone? I think they're
with
exactly
the
what they
prospect
seem
of
to be.
money.
A bunch of sweet, naive 60s throwbacks.
That's possibly true, but
Does he
doesn't
not
mean
know
so.
his daughter?
Even if they are.
Well, I guess I better go have this conversation with my parents.
Hey parents,
That I'm not going to let them starve.
I'm loaded.
Hey, come on, what are you? Hey!
The fuck is happening? Dude, I am so confused about what's happening in this episode. Oh my god. Guys. I can't be alone on this.
But can a lab tech really see the shape of my soul in a drunken conga line of jeans? Jake Kane could be my father, but whether he is or isn't, would I really claim him as such and deny the man who raised me?
Veronica, wait up!
I mean,
What's up?
incest is still a thing if he is, so I mean, that shouldn't change your relationship with Duncan in any way. Hey, it's Douchey McDoucheface is back.
That's right.
What's up, Veronica?
Oh man, I'm gonna give this episode a very low score. I need something redeemable in this episode to happen towards the end. Something has to be redeemable in this episode for me and not feel like it was a complete waste of an episode. He's going to shred it. Okay, I am sorry, man. I dislike this episode Pretty much all of it. Man, what the hell did I just watch? Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. What was the point? I need, for those of you that watch this reaction, I need to know. Give me something in the comment section, please. Give me something that this wasn't a waste of time of an episode. That this did not just waste 45 minutes of my time. There is absolutely, like, I can't find anything. Like, we're gonna have to break through here, but man, I am having a hard time thinking of a single thing that I can find redeemable about this episode. So we start off where we left off last time, right? Where Veronica's in the parking lot of the jail, or whatever, and the guy just told her that, you think you're the daughter of a chubby sheriff or the prince, like whatever, about Kane. And Veronica just believes it. Just believes it. Why? Why? So in my brain, I'm like, your mother knew you were dating Duncan. So in your brain, you have to be like, so my mom would know the Kane is my father. Because how else would the other guy know? So therefore, she would know I'm dating my brother. And she would just kind of let it happen. That's what we are supposed to believe that Veronica, who has been established as one of the smartest characters of the show, like the smartest person in the show, we're supposed to believe that she just became an idiot. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we can find something. Because right now I'm going low, man. If I can't find redeemable things here, I'm going very, very low on an episode. And literally I started the reaction saying I want to get hit with a great episode. Give me a great episode. And what we got was like, nah, a great episode. All right, we got her looking for the person that took the picture. She does all this investigating, finds the person that took the picture, traces it back to somebody that worked at the Kane. So she's like, oh, well, that makes sense. Like the Kane, like, okay, whatever. Let's see what else we got here. The dad, what did he say happened to his face? What happened last episode? Did he get punched last episode? Am I missing something? He said sliding into home plate. Does the father play baseball? Like community league baseball? He finds a waterbed. He's very excited. Very unnecessary scene. I think this scene was supposed to like establish that we were financially in trouble because the $10 price tag and all that stuff. I think. I don't know what we were supposed to establish here. We get introduced to the case of the episode. These parents are looking for their son who joined, or they want to know what's going on with their son. Their son joined a cult, sold his Porsche, gave it to this cult. They want the dad to investigate. The dad investigates, asks some questions, talks about $5,000 payday. He tells Veronica not to do something, right? Not to do something. Okay. He literally tells Veronica not to do stuff all the time. But apparently this is worse than the stuff she's done with other people. Like her joining or her going undercover into a cult. I mean, she's dealt with a dude with a gun. I mean, she's done crazy shit. But this one is the one that the dad scolds her and gets mad at her. Even in the first episode, where he was like, take backup. Oh, what pisses me off about this episode is that the characters act so anti their characters, man. Or I don't know. We establish some flashbacks with the guy, get to know about things he's changed, that he must be banging the teacher, which we don't establish, so we're gonna go for no. to then the water and the pipe situation, Veronica, the teacher telling her to come to this cult place. We go to the cult, we see everybody, we meet the one girl, Rain. We try to get people to answer about the barn. We do this circle thingy here. Veronica does some acting about pretending to be this, oh my God, this crumbling little girl. We find a horse. We go back, muddy. What did the dad think happened to her? We meet the kid at school. He's something. We find that they're growing plants, but not weed, right? Like they like not weed. So I don't know what we're growing. Then we get this weird montage, like, oh, happy music, happy times. Dad shows up. We get this weird ass thing where he's yelling her about the cult, and in my brain, I'm like, I'm Veronica. I'm like, Dad, I've done worse shit than this. This is the thing that pisses you off. I can't rack my brain around this confrontation of anything. It was good acting. It was all good acting. Just the characters were not acting like the characters that we've established. We get introduced to the family, like the family's guy. He says he's like essentially a brainwashing person. Oh, okay. That's just to establish the ending. Okay. We then go to school. There's some weird interaction with Wallace calling her soft, and the dude shows up. Grandma. We get a cool establishment about the kind of people that his parents are. That's the most intriguing thing about the episode. The twist about, not the twist, but like the turn that the parents are the evil people and that he's the person that finally found some happiness. He visited his grandma. His grandma left the money to him, and his parents need him, right? We go back, we find out the missing child thing. There's another weird interaction that feels out of character. The father tries to appeal to Veronica. He tries to appeal to Veronica, this character that we've already been established as a certain way, by saying, oh, doesn't a new place in hot water intrigue you? That's not Veronica. That's not Veronica at all. That's not her. Like, he's appealing to her because, oh yeah, the cold water is so bad. We can literally screw this little girl. We could screw this teenager over. Even like, then Veronica seems like she's been there a few times and she's, oh, this is a great place. And then, yeah, it sounds like she's being kind of brainwashed, but we don't bring that up really ever. Then she's gonna tell the teacher. Then the grandma dies. Then we go to the funeral place. Weird interaction about, sorry, then I have to go tell my parents to make sure that they know they're not gonna go hungry. He gets taken. Then the dad's like, oh, if you go to any cop, it's gonna be this thing, which is all true. Then we go to school. She essentially is now okay with the Duncan situation. I mean, I personally, in my mind, would want to know, were we doing some incest stuff? If we're gonna establish that Veronica believes, that she is the daughter of the Canes or whatever, or the Kane guy, then I believe she would want to know that, maybe we weren't doing some incesty stuff. Maybe she wouldn't want to know. Again, going against what the character we've established would do. And then we get her getting the letter. Oh no, we don't. We get the guy at the Porsche showing up. Sup? So he was brainwashed in a day. Cool. Then we get the letter. She gets the thing about the blood test, and decides to put it in the paper shredder at the end of the night. Ultimately going, Dad, no matter if he's my father, you're my father. We still could have known. We still literally could have figured out if he was, because then that would explain the hit on you by that thing. You can it would have forwarded stories in certain ways. it literally became a waste of an episode because at the end we just shredded the paper and we're like, like, I love my father. He's my real father. Like, what? What? Man, you guys, please comment below, man. You have to let me know if I'm just way off here. I need to know if I am just so off on this episode and I missed the entire point, because I will fully accept if I missed the entire point of the episode, because for right now, the acting was good, right? The acting was good. That's what I got. The acting was good. The twist on the cult was kind of cool, and then the twist on the parents and the kids part was cool, but everything else we left unanswered, felt pointless. I'm not. I was thinking of a 5. I can't give this episode a 5. I cannot give this episode a 5. I am going to give this episode a straight up 4. Because it had some okay moments, very few, and a mixed, like, with some very, very not good moments, and moments which the characters did some non-character stuff, and I was bored. So, yeah, I'm giving the episode a 4. This might be the lowest episode I've given any show I've done a reaction for. Any show. Because, man, oh man, how do you ruin, like, not ruin, but you just took a character and, like, what? Man, that's my reaction, guys. I'm really sorry, man. I hate being negative on stuff. I really do. But I'm going to give this, my score is a 4. I'm giving the episode a 4. That's what I'm giving it. It's what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'm pretty sure most of you guys did not. it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later, man. Peace.